Going with the. Hey, we back. We back. Full effect.
What's going on? What's going on? What's up, my boy? What's
Boy, I
going
feel
on?
like I've been gone for a minute, boy.
We ain't seen you since before Georgia won the championship.
Boy, yeah. Yeah, don't worry. I haven't been gone because of Georgia winning. I mean,
That was the street saying. That was the street saying. Tell you what the street saying, bro. Street saying that boy been in my head because them dogs don't want another title. I'm just telling you what the street said.
I mean, they shouldn't have been there in the first place. Ohio State kicker, but man, I had some things going. Life be lifing. You know what I'm saying?
Be lifing around this thing, boy.
So yeah, I had a lot of traveling to do, man. New York, and then right back to Memphis, and boy, it was a 2-week stretch, boy. Woo! Life be lifing, but shout out to my family and all that stuff, and both sides, wife's side and my side, boy. But yeah, man, we back, man. So what's been going on, man? Your hair got longer, your skin got clear. What's going on,
hey,
boy?
Man, you know, man. His birthday, man. Birthday was on Monday, so celebrated the birthday last weekend, man.
You get some wings?
I got some wings, man. You know how it is. Yeah, man, just enjoyed myself, man. Just happy to be here. Happy for the family, the wife, man. Appreciate what we got going on. The guys over there at 910 Sports Network. Shout out to them guys and what they got going on. And yeah, man, we finna regretfully, or not regretfully, that's not the wrong word. We are about to unfortunately end football season and switch over to basketball, of course. So it is what it is.
We got
it's a sad time
of the pigskin. But
sad time,
but in case, if you're watching this live, watching the retwist, we appreciate the support, man. Make sure y'all like, follow, share, subscribe to the YouTube. If you're listening right now on Spotify, iTunes, wherever you at, make sure you subscribe, man. To that in the YouTube, we're gonna be bringing up some shorts and all that good jazz. But yeah, man, let's get into it, bro. It's a lot that's been going on, my boy. A lot. Do you want to just jump?
Where you want to start, man? Where you want to start?
Man, let's get the NFL out the way, man. It's looking like, man, them Bengals looking good, my boy.
Hey, I think the Chiefs ought to be on. If you want to call it an upset, it's not really an upset. They beat them the last time. How's it?
3-0 against the Chiefs.
Yeah, so it's not really an upset, really. And Pat Mahomes hurt, bro. I'm really looking at the Chiefs as an underdog. I'm really looking at the Bengals to win this thing. I'm just being honest. I'm looking at the Bengals.
Joey B, man. Joey B is as advertised. I have to say he's as advertised.
That's a cool white boy, man. That's a cool white boy. That's all you can say.
Joe cool, man.
White boy Joe. He cool, man.
And the crazy part is they have cap space. They have picks.
Man,
they have everything. Like, they hit on their draft, so they don't have to try to do what the Raiders are doing and just scramble. Like, so they can pick up another wide receiver that's just as dynamic.
They don't even need one though. You got Boyd. You got Higgins already. Like, you legitimately already have 2 number 2 wide receivers already there. And you got Chase, who's just a monster. As long as he can stay healthy. I think health will be the only thing that'll stop the Bengals. Honestly, I don't see them losing anytime soon. I don't see them. I think for the next 10 years, just like Andre 3000 said this time, but the South got something to say. The Bengals got something to say. A lot of people just said it was going to be Pat Mahomes, just Pat Mahomes for the rest of the time, for the foreseeable future. Brady's gone. Oh, Pat Mahomes, the new GOAT. I think Joe Blow stepped in there and
Joe,
said something. Now, Josh
Joe
Allen,
said,
though, bro, I can't go without saying how disappointed I am in the Bills. Uh, I thought the Bills would do better this year. I thought the Bills would take that next step. I thought the Bills would actually surpass the Chiefs with the Chiefs losing so much when it came to Tyreek Hill being gone, the offensive line being shuffled around, Pat Mahomes having to do everything by himself. Man, that didn't stop nothing. So I don't know, man. If you are the Bills organization, where do you go from here? You keep running it back with the same team?
no, man, you need more firepower on offense in the sense of you need more. I think they need to get like another receiver. They need a real prime number
But
two.
I like
That's
Davidson too,
number one.
man. I like Davidson too.
I
I
mean,
really do.
he would be a great like if you can go out and get a elite wide receiver, like say in the draft you get Jigsba Smith, you know what I'm saying?
So you saying
Or
with their
you get,
first pick, you taking the wide receiver with their first pick?
I mean, you don't need a running back. You got that.
You do need
You
a
don't
running back.
really
You do need a running back. You don't
they
have
got
a
I
running
mean
back. I
they
mean,
got Hines, but they picked him up late. So they got Hines and
is
Cook.
he so I look at the Bills and I'm looking at them and I'm saying, okay, you got the wide receiver, right? You got the quarterback. Okay, what are you really missing? Like, why can't you win games? And to me, you can't win
Because
games because Josh Allen can't put a game away. So I need a running back I can turn around and hand the ball to, a Bijan Robinson. I can hand the ball off to and let him pound it and kill the clock. Instead of me having to give the ball to Josh Allen, first down, second down, I run the ball and get 4 yards all together. Now it's 3rd and 6. Now I got Josh Allen throwing the ball, and he led the league in fumbles this year. He tied with Matt Ryan. He led the league in fumbles. And his interceptions at the end of the game, like his decision making is I don't know,
but
he just get crazy sometimes, bro.
is that a personnel issue or just a Josh
I think
Allen issue?
so. I think it is. I think it's more of a personnel issue because he don't trust the running backs he got. He doesn't trust that I can give you the ball and you can close this game out. And they don't have that big bruiser back. They always got these little backs like Cook. I like Cook as a change of pace guy. I like
Yeah.
Himes and we say
Naheem
Dean.
Hines.
Naheem Hines. I love him as a change of pace back, but nah, bro, I need somebody who's gonna get me those 4 yards, tough 4 yards, grind it out. Let's kill this clock. Look at the Eagles. The Eagles bring in that boy Gainwell. He come in there, smash after Scott has done his thing. So I agree. I think a Bijan Robinson would be a perfect complement to this offense, and I think that would be a perfect pick for them.
Yeah, I can't even just said missing 2 elite safeties for both
Oh
of the
yeah, Von
seasons.
Miller. I think a lot of people didn't. I think a lot of people discounted Von Miller not being there for them guys too, man. Von Miller definitely is a game changer. He's a closer. One of those guys when you up and the other team is trying to come back, he'll go get your quarterback. So I do think them missing him. They did. What's your boy name? Used to play Hyde, Carlos Hyde. He was
Yeah,
out too. So I agree. They did. They missed a lot. But I mean, defense. Everybody got injuries though. So I can't really talk
yeah.
stuff about the injuries, man. Everybody got
Do you?
injuries. Everybody gets hurt. All three of
I
the
think
backs
the
are trained to pace back. Exactly. They don't have nobody that can carry the ball 30 times.
and
Nobody.
I also think they rely a lot on Josh Allen's athleticism. They really need one of these dynamic offensive coaches. Like, don't get me wrong, like the head coach is fine. I think they have Ken Dorsey as the OC, which is solid. But with the type of weapons and the type of guy you have at quarterback, I think you need like that. You need that coach that's like what Bengals have, who what the 49ers have, what the Dolphins have. You know what I'm saying? Like the Andy
They don't
Reid,
make Kyle
the
Shanahan. They
Eagles.
don't make Kyle
Like
Shanahan no trees, bro.
they don't make them on trees, but we could find there's a lot of brilliant offensive play callers, right? And the thing is, you have to find that guy. You look at the offense and be like, man, the way the offense plays the game, you can get that guy. Like you can get an OC from Brian Johnson, the quarterback coach from the Eagles. You can easily bring him over and make him your OC
But
and
that
have a
don't always
similar.
work, man. We seen that. We seen
It
that. I'm gonna
don't,
give
but
you a
that
prime
offense.
example. We seen that, and we got. I think If I'm an owner, bro, I'm not hiring any more assistants to head coaches.
No. I'm not talking
not like
about head
position
coach.
coaches. Oh, okay.
I'm
I
talking about
thought you.
just for OC, just OC. Like,
Oh, okay.
I think the head coach, the culture's fine in Buffalo. Like, the team
I
is
like
very
Sean
well put
McDermott. Yeah,
together.
I like Sean
Yeah, like
McDermott.
the team is fine. I think you just need. This is one of those like your play caller is cool, but if you can find like that guy, like that young, like think Shanahan when he came in, he was under his dad. You know what I'm saying? Like get that young, hungry, like vibe, like the Miami Dolphins head coach, right? I forgot my homeboy name, but young. He was under Shanahan and 49ers, the run game coordinator. He's just
You can look at
very,
LaFleur. You can look at LaFleur.
yeah.
LaFleur was under them. I mean, it's a lot of guys like that. I'm just saying, I'm not really going for the quarterback coach or the wide receiver coach as a reach no more. That's just me. Look at Frank Wright. Now, how he got another job, I have no idea.
Once you win, you win.
Listen, bro, this is ridiculous. But Frank Wright didn't. Come on, bro. Steve Wilson, he had a boy playing for a playoff game. After they started off, 1-7? They were playing for a playoff spot. So I look at Frank Wright, then I look at the situation down there in Jacksonville. Look at Jacksonville, like Doug Peterson.
Yeah,
Doug Peterson, play caller. I don't want Doug Peterson's quarterback coach as my next head coach, bro. They don't resonate with me.
Yeah, I don't like that head coach from assistant, but the coordinator, like you should be like assistant, then coordinator, then coach. Bring me a coordinator, like somebody that's gonna draw some shit and be like, ooh, oh wow. Oh, y'all ain't even think about just the creative juice, like whoever's under Andy Reid. You know what I'm saying?
Eric Bieniemy can't get a job though. I don't know what he going in there telling.
Eric Bieniemy's defense, right? Or is he offense?
No, he's offensive coordinator. I don't know what he going in there saying in his interviews. I don't know. He must go in there and tell them folks something crazy.
He need to go ahead down to college and be a head coach or something. Cause
boy, you know it ain't the same. You know it ain't the same though.
Right,
you know
but
that
NFL,
game ain't the same.
NFL ain't. They don't, for whatever reason. I think his interviewing is terrible because he's getting opportunities. Like you can't interview this much.
He got to go in there and be in there stuttering. He got to be stuttering.
And every coordinator ain't meant to be a head coach, and that's the thing. Just because you call good plays, that don't mean you're supposed to do that.
But I'm just saying, bro, he's got an excellent track record. He's been up on the Andy Reid learning. What could you possibly go ahead and say to fumble this bag this many times?
And I mean, I'm talking about like Colts, Jaguars, like
bro, interview for every job.
Yeah, bro. I don't know what it is, bro. I need that Dateline insider hidden camera on the button to see what's going on. Like my man's be in that joint.
Bro might go in there and start singing.
Run around naked or something.
Yeah, bro. Bro go in there and just say something off the wall. Like Funny Mark. He do that Funny Marco at that Waffle House interview. Yeah. Oh man.
Marco, man.
Hey, for real, bro. But nah, seriously though, DeMeco Ryans is leading head candidate for the head coaching job
for the Texans.
Are they gonna do him like Lovie Smith though? I mean, are you gonna get him? Man. You gonna get him a one and done? It don't go your way, or we gonna go another direction? Like, what would entice you to try to go get the head coaching job for the Texans when they clearly have shown they ain't gonna let you really do your thing?
I think when it's a coach, because Lovie Smith really didn't, you know what I'm saying? Like they really wasn't really trying to get him under there. Then the other guy before him shouldn't have been a head coach anyway. I think if I'm DeMeco Ryans, I'm walking in and I'm like, yo, you got to give me at least 3 years. Like you got to give me 3 years, 3 to 4 years.
You need more than that. Have you seen the Texans roster?
Right, but I'm saying like I would go. I'm like, look, man, you got to commit. Like this ain't microwave. This team ain't ready. You got to give me 3-4 years to do something, to draft these guys, to mold these guys, to bring in. Like you got to. Like you have a good running back. You have a new wide receiver. You know what I'm saying? You got your cornerback. You know, you got little pieces, you got pass. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got like a little bit here or there, but you just really need somebody to change the mentality of that team. Like it's a whole culture change.
I like him to do that. I like the player. I like how he coached. I love his energy on the sideline. Like I'm the same way. Like you make a play, bro, I'm jumping up and down on the sidelines too. So I'm with you. I think he can change it. I think he can do it. But like Blazer said,
But
it ain't gonna be no damn 3 years though. You gonna
right,
need at
but
least
you
5.
gotta right, but you gotta commit. Like I think within that time, like you gotta have like a semi-success 7 wins. You know what I'm saying? So,
I
like you
mean, you
gotta
gotta
get
show
to
progression. I'm with you
yeah,
showing progression, but you not going from 2 wins to 9. That ain't gonna happen. I don't
yeah.
give a damn who the coach is. He's 17 years, boy.
Hey, bro,
Listen,
they ain't
but
been good ever.
they ain't been
Well,
good since that owner came out and made that comment about the slaves and the inmates taking over the asylum or something like that, right? Didn't
yeah,
he?
because back in the Brian
And
Cushion days, it
then,
was
and
all right.
then let me ask you a question. It ain't a coincidence that they making him hire black coaches, is it?
Boy, they all been black, boy.
They
Black, black,
all been
black,
black since
black,
he made
black.
that comment, bro. And they all only had 1 year. It ain't no coincidence, bro. I don't believe in coincidence.
He
I
said a
don't.
lifetime contract. Yeah. You're crazy.
I'm for real, but
Yeah,
bro, it ain't no
yeah.
coincidence. It seems like the NFL got together and said, hey man, you're gonna have to hire black owners for the next few years because of these comments you made.
Right, but the bad thing is I don't want I like D'Amico Ryans, you know what I'm saying?
Me
Like
too.
I think he's a very good coach and I would hate to see him tarnished, but I think it's also understood in the league being like, look, man, you going here, you took a swing, we respect it, you
It'd be
know.
like blind, just like Brian Flores.
Shit. Yo.
That boy George
Yeah,
crazy, man.
yeah,
George crazy,
yeah.
bro.
And you better be the head one you better be the head one on the plantation. All right, let me stop before
Man.
we get serious,
Yeah,
man.
man. Y'all
We
boy
just
crazy.
joking, man. Little black
Yeah,
humor.
boy crazy. But
Um,
we go over to the NFC side, my boy. Oh, wait a minute. Who you got winning the game though? So we
I'm gonna
talked
go with the
about the Bengals.
Bengals, man. I can't go against Joe Blow. I would look stupid.
Joe Blow, the lover man.
Now, if Mahomes was 100%, because I had a high ankle sprain, and boy, you gonna have to shoot that thing up, boy. It's about to look like the west side of Baltimore and his ankle. Like you gotta put some needles in that thing.
So quick question. If you're a defensive lineman, do you do like a little extra roll if somebody throw you on the ground around his
Absolutely,
oh
absolutely.
you
Nothing egregious, but I mean,
if you
yeah, don't
there.
get up in that joint with the ankle lock.
Aaron
You know
Donald.
what
Yeah, Aaron
I'm
Donald.
saying?
I mean not
Kurt,
Aaron Donald. What's your
Kurt
boy?
Angle.
Sue.
Right. You ain't gotta be Kurt Angle in there, you know what I'm saying, with the ankle. But like, you know what I'm saying? Hit a little extra roll, you know what I'm saying? Get him down on the ground, get him running. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Hey man, whatever you gotta do to win this game, right? You
Hey
going to
man.
the
Look,
Super Bowl.
if you've been there, you've been there.
Oh my
Shout
bad, I
out to
hit
the
it.
wire. Shout out to the wire, the corner,
That boy
and all
crazy.
that. You know what I'm saying?
That boy, you crazy. The people can't even see I kept hitting the thing, bro. You stupid. Oh man. So yeah, I'm gonna go with oh man, it's so tough to pick against Pat Mahomes. Is he the MVP?
I
Yeah.
wouldn't. You
Yeah.
gotta. Jalen hurts me.
Ooh.
I
Jalen
mean, you
Hurts
got
missed
to.
he missed 3 games.
And what happened when he missed them 3 games?
But he went down.
Them Eagles looked
He was
like.
in street clothes with a hoop earring in one ear.
And guess what? And them Eagles looked like, oh my god, we
He was
need
sitting on
Jalen
the
Hurts.
sideline looking like Mr.
Now
T.
I don't know what the numbers look per se. But Jalen Hurts
Oh man,
is
y'all boy are crazy. Y'all just don't understand what Pat Mahomes got going on in this league. That's what it is.
no, we understand.
I mean,
But when you look at it from
I
year to
would
year,
want it to be Hurts. I would love for it, but they haven't got Mahomes fatigue yet. If it was 3 years from now, and Pat Mahomes had won 2 out of the last 3. I agree with you. 3 years from now, if he's won 2, if he win this one, and then let's say 2 years from now, after that it might be tough for him to go back because they'll have that fatigue. The NFL will get that fatigue real quick. Ask Drew Brees, they get tired of looking at you real quick, especially when they come to give you MVP awards and you're not hoisting the championship. Yeah, but at the same time, I just look at the team Jalen Hurts has, and look at the team Pat Mahomes has. Pat Mahomes has done more with less. I'm just being honest.
what's less?
What you mean that he don't have AJ Brown and Devontae Smith?
Is that his fault? He had Tyreek Hill and
he's still winning even without Tyreek Hill. His numbers didn't drop.
Where is
his numbers didn't drop, bro? I can't go for that one. I mean, I'm with you. I can understand if Hurts is the pick. I'm not mad at it at all. Trust me. If Hurts is the pick, yeah, I'm with you. Cool. He won it. But I believe that they're going to go with Pat Mahomes. I believe that Pat Mahomes is still the poster child for the NFL right now. He got the perfect skin complexion, the perfect hair. I think he's the perfect storm right now for what's going on. And I think the NFL is going to ride that. I think Pat Mahomes, you'll hear him up there talking like Kermit the Frog, giving his speech of why he won. Yeah, it's going to be Pat Mahomes, man, unfortunately. But I think Jalen has had an outstanding year. If he didn't get hurt the last 3 games, if they would have won 2 out of the last 3, I'm with you 1,000%. But Jalen just said it ain't going. Nah. All right, they ain't gonna give it to Philadelphia, man. They're not gonna give Philadelphia MVP. I'm not.
All right, I'm gonna give you their stats, right? So Mahomes played 17 games, Hurts played 15. Mahomes' completion percentage is 67%. Hurts is 66.5. Mahomes has 5,250 passing yards. Hurts has 3,701. They both have 8 yards per attempt. Mahomes has 41 pass touchdowns. Hurts has 22 pass touchdowns.
Read that comment.
Hurts has 6 interceptions. Mahomes has 12. Mahomes has 350 rushing yards and 4 touchdowns. Hurts has 760 rushing yards and 13 touchdowns.
I agree. He has the ground game. I'm not going to discredit that.
He's that MVP skin.
Bro, they wild, bro.
Hey, I think, and it's the best player on the best team. Like,
so we don't. So the AFC. So the AFC. Wait, hold up, KB. They the AFC division winners. What do you mean? They the best team in the conference. They were the number 1 seed in the AFC, bro.
So was the Eagles not the best in the?
So you can't say that. So that's a wash. That's a wash. So that's a wash. Pat Mahomes got 5,000 passing yards. Jalen Hurts got how many? 3,000 something.
Right, but he also has almost 1,000 yards rushing.
I don't mean that. He still got same. Who got more touchdowns?
All together,
they probably about the same. Pat has thrown probably just as many, and Pat run them in too. Now don't act like Pat ain't got them twinkle toes. Come on now, Pat be stepping on them. Don't do that.
Pat only got 258 yards rushing. Let's see.
How many touchdowns? I need to know how many times he got in the box.
41 altogether. Mahomes has 45 touchdowns, and altogether Hurts has 35.
Yeah. So again, I'm gonna rest my case again, Your Honor. I'm just gonna go sit down over here on my bench. We rest our case. We ain't got nothing else to say. You can make your case, but
the finalists for MVP is Hurts, Justin Jefferson, Mahomes, Burrow, and Josh Allen. My boy, Max got shitting on for Defensive Player of the Year. They got Michael Parsons.
No, he didn't. No, he did not. He didn't. Bro, y'all won 2 games. Or
that
3,
don't mean
4 games.
He's the best defensive player. The best. So was Mac not the best defensive player when he was with the Raiders? Because they still lost.
No, they did not. Y'all went in the playoffs with. Y'all didn't go to the playoffs with Khalil Mack.
No.
Oh.
No.
But then hold on. Time out. Hold on. How many sacks did he have? Did he break the record or got close to it?
He did. I don't think he got as many as Max has the last year.
Max was in the league. That's different now.
Max was not only. See, I think Bosa has the sack number, but Max has the QB pressures, the high sack number, and
bro, QB pressure don't mean nothing. Stop using that. You just using stats to fit your narrative now. QB pressure.
Yeah.
I don't give a damn about no pressure, bro. I want to sack. You talking about pressure. KB, get the hell out of here, man. You just pulling out stats to fit what you trying to say. And we ain't going for it.
Shout out to Max, man. Shout out to Max.
No,
right,
no
NFC,
player,
man.
no player on the Raiders should have won nothing this year. Just like the Falcons. Should nobody win nothing. Not one damn award. Nothing.
The Falcons had nobody to win nothing.
Yeah, no way, bro. Stop this. Everyone said he had the most pressures. He was there. That's just like saying, boy, you got the most phone number, but you ain't got no girl. What we talking about? What we talking about?
Hey, you only need one. All you need is Alicia. All you need was one. She worth 10 of them.
Oh, so we can't start. Top 5 though. Top 5 off top of my head. Just off top of my head. Top 5 pass rushers. TJ Watt, Myles Garrett.
No, Myles Garrett.
Yeah.
Myles Garrett ain't Myles Garrett. Come on, bro. You just going off names because you know him.
And why do we know? Why are they household names, KB? Why do we know them names?
Because he's an athletic freak.
Because on third down, guess what your quarterback doing? Where 95 at? He right there, and they still can't block him. Stop this, KB. You need to stop. If you ain't gonna put Myles Garrett in your top 5, we ain't even finna have no conversation. We not finna do this. Myles Garrett is a top 5 defender in the league. You got Aaron Donald. He a pass rusher from the inside.
January 10th. All right, so let's see. Highest pass rush.
Don't you come on him no PFF. Don't you come on no PPF rate.
I'm on ESPN.
Oh, I was about to say.
Michael Parsons is number 1. Hassan Reddick number 2. Myles Garrett, Trey Hendrickson.
Who? Oh, stop it, go back. You said who number 3?
Myles Garrett.
Myles Garrett. That's what I thought.
All right. Then highest run stop win rate as an edge defender.
We talking about getting to the quarterback, man. Well, Kevin man about stopping no run. This is a passing league. Don't nobody even run the ball no more. Bro, you need to stop, KB. This nigga said top 5 run index.
Man. Max
is a good player, bro. I'm not
Max is top 5. I give him number 4. You know what I'm saying? Why not? You know what Myles Garrett looked like? He looked like you ever seen Beetlejuice?
Hey man, shout out to Anthony Edwards, man. Anthony Edwards
the dude with the little head and the big body? Yeah.
That's my girl's favorite movie, bro. I don't care what's going on. If that movie on TV, her mama called her with that movie on TV. Like, your movie on. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got one of them type of movies. Hey man, we're gonna talk about the NBA in a minute, but that man Anthony Edwards is going ham. I don't know if y'all been watching, but Ant-Man, ooh. Hey man, get Ant-Man to the ATL, man. Ant-Man and Trae Young. That's what I want right there.
Trae Young ain't about to be in the ATL.
Right, he about to deal, bro. They about to lose him, bro. They tripping. They about to what the house doing, bro. They about to fumble a bag, bro.
They about to get my man's up out of there. But NFC, man. Let's go NFC. Man, it goes back 49ers versus the Cowboys. My bad.
No. Go back. Go back to that game because let's start there. Let's go back because we didn't get a chance to talk about that one. Because there was a lot of Cowboy fans beating their chest at me last week. Now they were talking. This is the best team they done had since 1995. They told me that them boys were going to the bowl. They had their tickets booked. Them boys were already on their way to Arizona.
The lie detector test determined that was a lie.
Hey man, bro, listen, these Cowboy fans, bro. No, man, these Cowboy fans, they hurt now. They really thought this team was gonna be special. They really thought this team was gonna be special. Hurts is that dude. Chris, do you think Hurts is the MVP? I'm curious to know if Chris thinks Hurts is the MVP. But back to the Cowboys, man. They really thought they had that game. And they ain't gonna lie. The defense was looking at first, bro. I was like, damn, Purdy ain't got no time. I don't know, but just like clockwork, just give it time. I'm gonna tell you how I knew the Cowboys was cooked early. When Trayvon Diggs dropped that interception. I said, your best defender ain't on his game, you're done. And then I don't know why they put Michael Parsons on the left side against Trent Williams. But every time Michael
Hey,
Parsons went
boy.
up against Trent
Hey,
Williams put his
boy.
hands up. Hey, he
Trent
got the two
Williams
hands on
got.
Michael Parsons, and Michael Parsons couldn't do nothing, bro. He was just walking
Hey,
Parsons wherever he wanted.
that's a real. He going against a real tackle, my boy. That's the best tackle in the league.
Bro,
I don't care
line
what
him
nobody
up on the other side. I don't know what Dan Quinn was doing, but bro, when Kyle Shanahan put this,
Trent Williams, boy, got offensive MVP that game. My
trench
boy got.
ball, bro, he was clearing the way on the run. Man,
Hey,
listen,
boy.
he was opening up gaps, bro. And I
That's what
told
he
people,
do, bro.
Dallas run defense was gonna be their Achilles heel, and they couldn't stop it, man. They couldn't stop it. And then the $45 million man. Oh, Dak Prescott.
Troy Aikman turned in his grave.
Man, listen. Troy Aikman was about to choke over up there. He was so mad that he be up there calling that game with. Man, that was horrible. I felt,
Special.
That first pick six. When he threw that pick six, the first interception, I said, "Oh, Dak off this game. They can't win. They can't win because Zeke." And then Pollard got hurt. Oh man,
that's their best runner. I've been telling everybody for the last 2 to 3 years, Pollard should be the starting running back. Trade Zeke, get some stuff for him. He ain't who y'all think he is because he don't have 4 Pro Bowlers in front of him blocking. Nobody wanted to listen. He finally got some abs with the half-cut shirt on Hard Knocks. Y'all thought he was going to come back. Nothing. Got the nose ring and the visor. Nothing. Now he's talking about he want to take a pay cut. You know what I'm saying? To stay. Nah, man, ain't no pay cut. You gone. Go get a second, third round pick for him, or like another lineman or a linebacker or something. You get rid of Zeke.
Ain't nobody giving you nothing for that. Who's doing that? I'm not.
It ain't no market for Zeke. Why you don't need a Zeke? Now Zeke could go to Buffalo and be the second running back. He could bruise. I'd be like, look, man, I just need you to hit the hole, dog. But what do you pay for him? I give you a fourth for Zeke. I give you a fourth for Zeke.
Zeke wouldn't be bad in Buffalo, but that cold weather tends to do something to their body already. So is Zeke gonna really be Zeke?
He might,
But that was a long time ago.
Maybe that's why he need to get out.
I can see Zeke in Buffalo. I really could, and I think that'll be a good fit. I really do. I think that would be that might be a good option for Zeke, for real.
Yeah,
because you still got the young boys. You got Himes and you got Cook, so you still got the young boys in there too to kind of spell him a little bit. Yeah. So I think that'll be. I can see that.
Smart move, man. Let me make my call. You know what I'm saying? Mayock who? You know what I'm saying? Get out of here, Mike.
I hate Mike Mayock, bro. Mike Mayock just as bad as what's that boy with them big old teeth that went to the University of Texas be talking about football all the time? The African dude.
OD.
Man, listen, he's so bad. Yeah. He one of the worst analysis. He one of the worst analysis, worse than the worst.
Yeah, Acho.
Hey, he one of the worst TV personalities I done seen in a long.
Hey, if you don't watch Higher Learning, the podcast with Van Jones. Not
I seen that
Van,
cool on TV. Oh, don't give me something.
Van, what's Van name from TMZ? Van.
I know you're some Van. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I know it ain't Jefferson. Van and the other black girl from the Bachelorette.
They got their own show.
Yeah, Emmanuel Acho was on there. Boy, yeah. Van got his ass, boy.
Really?
Oh, he got his ass. And they was on Twitter beefing yesterday. Hey, man.
I'm gonna go check that out. Man.
I feel like he was, Van called you out on your. Yeah. He called out Stephen A. Smith. He called out everybody. He was like, I feel like it's a setup. I feel like y'all brought me here. And he's like, I feel like I'm wasting my time. Van got his ass, my boy. I was like, sheesh. Shout out to the wife who put me on. Shout out to Higher Learning. That's their podcast, man. Van was getting his
going in.
But yeah, man. So the Cowboys suck per usual. They are the Ohio State.
So do you run it back with that same team? Again, same situation with Buffalo. We've seen it over and over. How many times we gonna keep running the same team out here, Jerry? Well, it's not really the same. I guess it's the same offense. Defense
If
has
I'm
been
Jerry
swap.
Jones, I'm calling Sean Payton and like, yo,
Sean
you
Payton won
ready?
$20 million. Sean Payton's stupid. Ain't nobody paying Sean Payton $20 million. You crazy.
Hey man,
You crazy.
you ready? You ready? You ready to take over? Because I'm gonna fire him today, and I need you to sign this paperwork tonight, but we're gonna post date it for tomorrow. I need you to sign that thing today. When you sign it, we'll fire.
He said he had
homeboy.
all faith in Mike McCarthy and that they were
I
going
think
forward with Mike
because
McCarthy.
during regular season, you can't help but to look when you're 13-3. You know what I'm saying? You be like, yo, when you're 12-4, like you have every reason to believe in that team. And that's what makes it that much better watching Cowboy fans lose their shit, because I would be excited too if my team had won 12, 13 games. I would love it. But then get to the playoffs and have my man looking like.
And you got to give up draft picks. The Saints already said they want a couple first round picks. I'm straight. I'm not doing that, bro. Why?
My man he got that Barry Sanders deal, boy.
Yeah, you're going to stay over there. You might well go back to coaching the Saints. You might well go be their offensive coordinator or something, because I'm not giving it to you. Not for no coach. I don't know. I mean, I can't. You know what, though? If it's the right guy, it's the right guy. Because the Tampa Bay Bucks gave up a boatload of picks to get John Gruden, and they won a championship. So
right. But you look at it and be like, so does the
Cowboys? But can Sean Payton fix that? Can they fix that? Can he fix that?
I don't know, because Sean Payton had the luxury of Drew Brees, and Dak ain't no Drew Brees. He has.
Is it a luxury when really Drew Brees only had, like, when you look back on it, he only had like 4 winning seasons, and they had that one Katrina season at asterisk where they won a championship. Yeah,
I mean,
NFL gave them a mercy. Gave them a mercy trophy.
Remember, their defense wasn't always locked down, but offense-wise, they put up numbers. And now in Dallas, you have the defense.
They had numbers in every category except wins. But okay, move on. I don't talk about no fucking Saints. I hate the Saints. I hate the Saints. I hate everything got to do with the Saints. I hate New Orleans. It smell bad. I ain't even never been there. I just heard it smell bad. So
New Orleans is awesome. The food is.
I don't like seafood. I'm halfway allergic to seafood.
You gotta get seafood, boy. They got all types of po' boys, man. They got a lot of food, man. Go down there and you can wear your Falcons colors, man. Go enjoy.
I'm going in my red and black. I wear red and black wherever I go. Look at that. What is it? That's red and black.
Hey man, go ahead down there, man. They'll welcome you. It was great, man. All you need is about 2 days. 2 days on Bourbon Street is it. Anything else, and you're gonna wind up killing yourself. 2 days. That's it. 2 days.
Man, listen.
I
don't believe in Dak. I don't believe in Dak. Period.
I don't believe in Dak either. But who can you run to? You know what I'm saying? Real. Who can you run to? Yeah. Who can you turn to? Like,
man, who you got in this game today, though? I really think this game gonna probably be closer than the other game. Way closer, in my opinion. Man. I think Philly's gonna win. I'm gonna go with Philly.
I think Philly's gonna win, but I think Philly's gonna win, and I want to see Eagles versus the Bengals in the Super Bowl. That new blood, you know what I'm saying? That new thing. I'm tired of seeing the Chiefs. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of seeing the old guards of the NFC. Like, give me something new. Give me something fresh. I want to see some gritty in the, you know what I'm saying, in that end zone by one of the teams. Somebody going to do it. Now, if the Bengals do go against Philly, I like Philly because their defense, I think their defense is strong enough to hold down the Bengals, and their offense is better than the Bengals defense, period.
At this point, at this point, which team losing and not winning the Super Bowl is a disappointment? I believe and I look at it like this: for San Francisco to have all those injuries, for them to get to this point is a blessing. I didn't think San Francisco was going to be in the playoffs, let alone make it to the NFC Championship. So I think that's just a notch in the feather for Kyle Shanahan and his coaching. The Eagles, to me, have been the best team in football for a long time since we started. So if they lose today, if they don't make it to the they don't make it to the Super Bowl, bro. I think you gotta look at that as a disappointing season, in my opinion.
That would be the biggest disappointment if the Eagles don't make it to the Super Bowl, by far. Because The Chiefs have the scapegoat of, oh, he's hurt.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
Then you
Yeah,
have the Bengals is like they
young.
came on late, you know what I'm saying? They still got some pieces, you know what I'm saying, some O-line. And then of course, if the 49ers don't, they got Brock Purdy, you know, happy times don't last forever type thing. Everybody got a storyline except the Eagles.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. Okay, we're on the same page. That's what I thought
But
too.
but I mean, look, man, we could talk about this shit for a long time. NFC, right? You're the GM of the 49ers. Brock Purdy goes out, wins you the NFC Championship. You get to the Super Bowl. You win or you lose in a real close game. You sitting in that room. You got a first round pick that you gave up a whole lot of picks for to get in Trey
Exactly.
Lance. You got Brock Purdy, who, you know, this is the year of the backup quarterback with the Cooper Rushes and everybody else. The backups were looking good. And you got Jimmy G,
I know
who's
what you.
Mr. Dependable.
I know what you finna ask me. Oh man.
What you going to do? Because everybody ain't staying in that room. And the easy cop out is Jimmy G, the 1 year, blah, blah, blah. We getting him out of there. You got to pick between Trey Lance and Brock Purdy. Because we don't know what Trey Lance can do yet.
We don't, bro. And I'm
But the
always the type of
investment,
person. I always say, go with the devil. I'm going to go with the devil I do know instead of the devil I don't. And they both on rookie contracts. He's a 7-round pick, so his rookie contract is way cheaper, anyways. So now I have to find somebody who's going to give me a 3rd-round pick for Trey Lance, because that's all I'm gonna get. Everybody knows I'm out there with my pants down and ass out. So I can't do anything to warrant a 1st-round pick for him. He ain't even been on the field enough for me to even ask for a 1st-round pick. So I gotta pray somebody to give me a 3rd or a 4th, which I think you can get for him just based off his potential. But at the same time, what quarterback from that class really has did anything?
hey, man, who are you giving a franchise quarterback to? Because that's what you're doing. You're giving them
I'm going with Brock. I mean, Brock is winning right now. He's showing he can do it. If he do it against this Eagles team, I don't have nothing else to see. I'm straight. Brock is my guy. Let me get him in the weight room. Let me get him up to speed. If I'm Kyle Shanahan, I get a full offseason where you're the guy. If you did this with not even a full offseason of you being the guy, imagine what I can do with you when I get you as the guy, get you running plays. We can tailor plays to your expertise, and I ain't got you just running my system. Kyle Shanahan is a master play caller, man.
But what you going to do? You go with Brock, right? Cool. Jimmy G, 1 year, trade him to the Colts, somebody, you know what I'm saying? Trade him for, you know, a 4th-round pick. Some Trey Lance. You can't get rid of that's a 1st-round pick. He got the cap. You getting rid of him. You giving the franchise quarterback away. You need a backup. You got Trey Lance ain't your backup.
It don't work like that,
Jimmy
KB.
stand for your backup.
He can't be your backup. Trey Lance can't be your backup. You gave up too much for him, and he's going to be in that locker room feeling like, bro, you gave up. I'm the 1st-round pick. I'm the guy you gave up everything for, and you going to put him out there and make me hold a clipboard, bro? Hey, man, these guys still got egos, bro. They still got egos, and they still are. These are alphas now. You got to think about this now. You've been in a locker room. You know how it goes. That locker room is going to pick a side.
Hey, man, when the guy hasn't lost a game yet, right, and has been looking great. Now, remember, everybody's thinking about this.
But he ain't had a chance to lose.
Do you remember the last time a franchise had a high-caliber QB that got hurt and was replaced?
I got you, Tom Brady. Everybody ain't Tom Brady, though. Everybody ain't Thomas Brady. Thomas Edward Brady III. Everybody is not Thomas Edward Brady III.
Now we're talking about Tom Brady, the 50-year-old. Let's go back to was this 99?
Yep, something like that.
Not 2000. Let's go back to, you know what I'm saying, when he came in for Drew Brees, Jared Bledsoe.
Drew Bledsoe.
Drew Bledsoe, Jesus Christ. But yeah, Drew Bledsoe. Nobody. He didn't have that, you know what I'm saying?
True, but we had seen Drew Bledsoe. and they seen what Drew Bledsoe was going to be. They even have just paid Drew Bledsoe. We don't know what Trey Lance is. So I can't just go based off what I think he can be. I see what Brock is right here.
But what if you have seen we could be, because you get these workouts, you get these practices, you get these things, so you know the magic.
We can practice 1,000 times, KB. I practice all day long with these kids. I watch these 12-year-olds make shots in practice that I know they can't make in the game. They better not shoot that shot in the game. Your ass come and sit beside me. So don't even take that shot in the game. Yeah, you made it in practice, but you better not take it in the game. So no, KB, I can't pay you or keep you, but just so I can look right, because that's the only reason why they would be doing it. That means that they would want to look right. That means that they didn't want to admit that they were wrong by giving up all that jump for Brock Purdy. And that Steve Smith's comments the other day when he said these GMs and these scouts are scared because they didn't go to the big school, they're not the biggest size quarterbacks. It's just coming to fruition. It's being true. Now, you look at the flip side of it. What if somebody would have gave up a first-round pick to get Willis? What's your boy, Malik Willis? Nah, Malik Willis. What if somebody would have gave up first round? Remember, he was third-round pick, and everybody's like, "Oh man, they doing him wrong because he's just a black boy." No, the boy can't play. The boy cannot. He let Dobbs take his job.
Yeah.
So I'm not going with Trey Lance because Trey Lance can get out there and look
quarterbacks
like
have
Willis,
done good.
Bro.
You look at the what's Flacco. You look at the Ben Roethlisberger. You look at Jared Allen. Them boy came from what? They come from Wyoming or something like that. Like it's a lot of. I mean, Trey Lance, North Dakota State. My man was 1AA. Like it's going to be crazy. Today's going to help. If the 49ers lose today, that's going to make their decision making easier.
Oh, I believe so. They win. I think it gets easier too. I think it gets easier. Now, what's going to happen is the value that you're going to get back for Trey Lance is going to take a hit, because I know you got a quarterback problem over there. So when I call you and say, "Hey, Don, what's going on? Hey, buddy. Yeah, how you doing?"
Trey Lance.
I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you how black people do. When you know when they want something. When they mention the weather first, they're like, "Boy, it's cold out the other day. What you want?" That's the first time I say, "What you want? What do you want?" Or it's stuff. We're gonna get some rain today. Or it looks. What do you want, Grandma? What you need? You need me to come down there and do something. I already know. So many black people mention the weather first when they call you or say something about how cold or hot it is. They're about to ask you for something.
And who watching the weather, watching the news up there, and a brand new San Francisco $10 million condo? Trey Lance, boy, he is.
But at the same time, bro, it's in.
And he's like, am I going to go to a and he's not going to go to like Atlanta. Shanahan ain't going to bless them like that.
He hates it.
He ain't going.
Yeah, he hates.
They're going to send him to. They're going to send him to like New Orleans. They're going to send him to. Like
he hates Atlanta, but at the same time, if you're the owner of an NFL franchise, can you really do Dan Quinn like that and not be looked at as like a bad owner or shady owner? Because you would be backdooring Dan. I would have did it personally. Fuck that. I mean, I'm just saying. Me personally, the way Matt Ryan was looking and Julio them were looking and unstoppable, I cannot let Kyle Shanahan lead. I'm sorry, Dan Quinn. I had to give you a walking papers. I'm going to promote Kyle Shanahan the head coach. That would have been me. I know everybody would have been in an uproar. Everybody would have been mad. It would have been people cussing. Yeah, whatever. Dan Quinn can't even get a head coaching job right now. So, what are we talking about?
All right, man. Let's switch gears, man. Because we ain't got a whole lot of time left. Shout out to NFL. We're gonna next week. We're gonna have a lot more to talk about, my boy. So NBA. Let's talk about it, man.
Don't sound so enthused.
I'm happy. I could really care less.
No, man, we can't do that, man.
But no,
I'm just saying this. Out of all the three major sports in Atlanta, 4 if you count soccer. I don't want to disrespect nobody. Not in Atlanta. 4 major sports in the United States. I would probably say basketball is probably my. Of course, soccer. I just naturally don't know the sport like that. Basketball would probably be my my next to last. I'm being honest. I love baseball more than basketball. It's just to me, baseball is more fun. I love seeing home runs. Basketball, never really my thing. So, but I enjoy watching it now. I enjoy watching the Hawks. I enjoy breaking down the games, watching the breakdown of the games. Shaq, Kid, I think they got the best pregame of any of the major sports that you can probably put together with Shaq and Kenny and Chuck and Ernie Johnson. So I watch it for that. You know what I mean? Basketball does have the stars. It's more to the culture. So I can kind of relate to basketball a whole lot. You know what I mean? Here in Atlanta, when you go to a basketball game or Hawks game, it's like going to a club. Like you really have to get dressed up. Ain't nobody really wearing no jerseys. Folks got on designer from head to toe. If you got a jersey on, you might have it thrown over your shoulder.
Atlanta real life Instagram boy.
Yeah, I mean, real life for real. Now, when you go out, ain't nobody wearing no jersey. I personally wear jersey. I'm a fan. I'm a fan of the game. I'm not going out looking for someone to take home. So it's no I don't have those same motivations as everybody else. But yeah, bro, you go out to any sporting event in Atlanta or any event in Atlanta, you got to put that shit on. They got it on around you. So just being, but break down the NBA, man. We are going to start talking about the NBA, some of the major matchups. Y'all know me personally, what I'm watching for right now. GOAT James, man. LeBron is killing it. I can't wait to see him break this record. I think they'll stop every TV in America going to be on LeBron.
They better.
Close. I think every channel should stop. I mean, I don't think this is a record. This is not a record that one of those records where you be like, bro, this ain't gonna never be broken. This is one of those records.
I don't see the I don't see the longevity and the skill set coming from these younger guys. Like we were talking about Anthony Edwards. Right. I mean, when you look at we had to talk. Shout out to the Sports Logic guys. In our chat, we was talking about great players who would, or average players from back in the day who would go off now, because the game isn't as. And I don't want to sound like a homer, an old school guy, because I'm really not. I love the excitement of the new guys. It's more very ISO friendly. You know what I'm saying? It's very ISO. Get your thing off.
I know you want the ball movement. You want everybody moving. You want 100 passes.
Not necessarily the ball movement. Not necessarily the ball movement, but you do see like Anthony Edwards, right? Anthony Edwards really would be like a Sean Kemp, right? If you had a wing guy or a real defender across from him, a lot of that dribble, go, a lot of that not getting off like it would have a few years ago. Kobe would have shot that shit down. Bruce Bowen would have knocked that shit down.
So I think too the rules are different, because back then you can get up into a defender when
I'm not even And
the rules are different. So the rules are different. So you can't. But as soon as you touch them,
tight defense,
bro, I watched them boys get up on. Bro, I watched them boys get up on Trae Young, bro. He bait Wilson. The referees are getting baited for Wilson. So you can't play that type of defense and sustain against these superstars, bro. It's not gonna work.
That's the thing that gotta, because it's the refereeing, the play calling, they stopped the whole kick out foul, right? And
can't even do that.
You saw they were struggling in the beginning. The guys that was having 20 free throw attempts, the James Hardens, you know what I'm saying, guys like that who suffered, they had to change their game up. They'll change, and you know what I'm saying, and keep it moving. But at the end of the day, you gotta do something. These kids coming in, and everybody ain't fire coming out their freshman year of college. Everybody ain't fire. These guys ain't got no turnaround game. They ain't got no mid-range game. It's just either I'm gonna shoot the three and look stupid, or I'm a dribble drive.
But KB, I think you are being a little bit of an old school guy. I think your age is coming out, and I think we have discovered why KB does not like basketball. The game is completely different now, and KB is not with it. KB not want to see logo threes, and KB.
I don't mind. No, I don't mind seeing that. I don't mind seeing the logo three. I like it. I like when you can shoot threes and you doing it.
But everybody's doing it now. Even if you can't shoot, you got to do it.
But that's the thing, bro.
So that's part of the game.
That's why I like. That's why I like Giannis, right? Other than he's shooting a little bit more than he needs to. But Giannis, that's why I love Giannis. Because Giannis get the ball, I'm going to the paint. I'm gonna dunk through your chest. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I play defense.
Even Giannis get 3 happy though.
Exactly. He has to because everybody was backing up, being like, "Yo, you gonna shoot? You ain't getting in this paint." So he had to adapt his game.
So guess what? Guess what they'll do against Michael Jordan if he played right now? Don't worry about it. I ain't even gonna talk about it.
They make him shoot, but I think Jordan
he's gonna have to shoot them 3. He is kind of
right because that's not. He's not a great 3-point shooter because he didn't shoot a lot of threes, and that's not because I don't think he couldn't. He didn't have to. Because he was getting the and one. He was getting the mid-range game. Like the game was different. You were scoring 70, 80 points a game. That was a high-scoring game then.
Yeah, you ain't lying. Nobody want to see that. Who wants to see a game 89, 90, KB?
I don't want to see
that, bro.
But an NBA game,
85,
when I put on ESPN,
85.
Look, when I pull on ESPN and I see the Hawks versus Dallas and
120,
150 to 140, you be like, come on, fam. Like,
yeah, bro, ain't nobody playing no defense. My cousin is calling me during my show. He know I'm on here recording. I mean, calling me, Alex.
But yeah, man, it's crazy. But this All-Star, man, the All-Star starters, man. I was looking at it, and I don't know the stats per se. I'm just going off of excitement, things I see when I watch the game. Who like that? The starter for the West, I'm cool with Steph Curry, Luka, LeBron, Jokic, and Zion. I'm cool with that.
Hell no. Stop the press.
Who'd you take out, Zion?
Yeah, but he missed 20 games. How are we letting him start?
This season?
Yes.
I didn't know he got hurt.
Yeah, he ain't been hurt, bro. Only thing he playing right now. Like, now that part of it, I wish they would fix. Now, if certain people should just automatically, okay, you got your fan vote. Yes, you're an all-star, but we're not going to give you starter nominations or starter consideration. And you ain't played in half of your team games. Come on, man. I know it's a fan vote. Everybody loves Zion. I love Zion. I like to see Zion dunk too. Shit, I wish I could dunk like Zion. I try to do it when
he ain't nothing but I'm gonna keep calling them guys Sean Kemp's, man.
Everybody is not Sean Kemp nowadays, bro. You can't stop this.
Zion and Sean Kemp.
Sean Kemp wish he could jump as high as Zion could.
Bro, he was back in the day. Are you nuts? Sean Kemp was a power forward jumping head over the rim. He ain't have no other game. That was it.
Then he went to Cleveland and did what?
I mean, put Zion in the room with nobody else. Let's see what happened.
He is with the Pelicans. Hell.
I mean, Ingram, he be balling a little bit. But
the Duke boys be going.
So who would you start in the West over him?
Sabonis, what's his name? From Sacramento. The Kings in third place right now, too, bro.
Yeah.
The Kings ain't been good since I was born. I mean, seriously, even with Chris Webber, they still never got past Shaq and Kobe. I ain't saying this team is going to do that or go to the finals or something, but it's good to see the city of Sacramento actually having a decent basketball team. And just like the same side with football, with Cincinnati. The Bengals have always historically been trash to me, and now it's good to see them as a winning team. You know what I mean? Maybe Cleveland will jump on one day. They'll get the Browns.
Sabonis is ranked.
Yeah.
But I think I see why they put Zion over him. Zion played 29 games. Sabonis played 45. They both average the same amount of minutes. Field goal percentage is higher with Zion. 3 points made, same. Free throw percent a little higher with Sabonis. Rebounds per game, rebounds he got it. Assists he got it. Zion got more steals. He has more blocks. He has way more points. And the star factor, because you have to factor in the fan vote, and that's what put it over.
Yeah, that's true.
I think the NBA voting should be different. I think the voting should be 50% players, 25% media, 25% fans. But the players should have the majority of the vote because that's who they see. But that's why Zion is a starter, because don't nobody know Sabonis. We hear
Yeah,
Sabonis, you
no. I'm
automatically
with you. I'm with AU in Sacramento. So it ain't like nobody been checking Sacramento. So
right. But the East, you got Kyrie. Absolutely. My man said he wants 20 mil a season next year.
he gonna
200
give it
million.
to.
Boy, somebody gonna
And
get
he
it.
gonna give it.
Giannis
Yeah,
balling. Jason
yeah,
Tatum balling.
yeah.
Donovan Mitchell
Man,
and KD. Now
man.
I'm looking at these season leaders, and Donovan Mitchell is under Trae Young. Pascal Siakam is over. Let's see the top. You have Joel Embiid, Giannis,
How's Embiid
KD.
not started, bro? Come on now. Come on now.
It
Joel
should be.
Embiid and Trey Young. The boy
It
gonna
should
come off
be.
the bench and go ham. Watch what I tell you.
It should be based on these stats. Joel, Giannis, KD,
Mm-mm,
Tatum, and Irving.
Tatum a big man.
Trae Young is 8th. Siakam is 7th. Kyrie and Harden is 6th and 7th.
Horrible. Horrible. James Harden. Oh, come on, man. Stop.
Hey man,
What's
the
James
fans
Harden?
the fans have way. What was it Bam? Then Bam was like, "Yo, some dudes shouldn't
Ooh,
even
Bam
be
was
on
going
there."
off.
Boy.
Yeah. He was talking about Jalen Brunson.
Hey man,
Julius Randle made it over Bam Adebayo. Now what did I tell you?
that's the fans, man. It's
I ain't
the
no way.
fans.
It's just the size of New York, bro. That's it. No way you
Yeah.
telling me that Bam Adebayo is not better than Julius Randle or Jalen Brunson. Stop that. Stop it.
Hey man, it's scary hours, man. Scary hours.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, but like I said, man, as it goes on, man, we'll get into the NBA a little bit more as we start to turn the page toward their season and close the chapter on this NFL season in the next 2 weeks.
Right, because I'm ready to put the plug on the overhyped pajama run.
Ooh.
I'm ready to talk about it. My man got hype. I get it, but
is he that guy? Is he that deal? Is he really that dude? I don't know.
He's exciting. He's exciting to watch. His members like Derrick Rose, but he couldn't ever beat LeBron.
Oh, yeah,
he beat LeBron that 1 year. But other than that, it was like, oh man, he's exciting.
That's it. That's it. That's it, bro. That's it. That's all you got is dunks, bro. That's it. That's it.
All right, man. Before we get out of here, man, I know you got to get to the basketball game. You know what I'm saying? You got to go kill them other kids. Shout out to Steve-O team and all that. We got to talk about
Gladiators.
So we got to talk about Stokes, man. White quarterback. He was committed to Florida. He was in there. Finalist Elite 11. He was our quarterback of the class. Video came out of him rapping a song, say the N-word with authority. Okay, he said it with his whole chest.
Stop.
You know what I'm saying? And he said what he said. Florida pulled his scholarship. I mean, look, PR, you're a PR issue, and you ain't even signed yet. We just get rid of him. Cool. And he's not that elite. He gets an offer from Albany State. How about that? Albany State, HBCU, Southern Georgia said, hey, man.
My HBCU.
We going to take a chance on this boy, this white boy who said the N-word. He had that offer for about 3 days. And they raised hell. And he had the offer pulled yesterday.
Let me know when you're ready for me to go off.
That coach put out a statement and said, my bad. But go ahead, man. You a Ram. You a Albany, out the Benny. Go ahead, talk about it, Steve.
Bro, let me tell you. First of all, I really would have wanted him to accept that offer and really wanted him to get down there because I know the city of Albany. I know Albany, Georgia. I know how it works. It don't take but one whisper, but everybody in the room to know exactly what's going on. And I would have loved to have seen him at homecoming interacting with some of those alumni, those old, because you got some of them old
Yes, sir.
people with money that look like us that come back during homecomings, and soon as they would have heard some of those frat guys, those high ranking Qs and alphas, I would just love to see the conversation that would have been had between him and those people. Because
Do
some of
you?
those alumni, get that exclusive access. You get to go back to the team. As soon as they say, "Oh, this is the quarterback," such and such, somebody in Albany gonna say, "Yeah, he's the one that used the N word."
Oh, that would have happened before on the moving day. That would have been a warm welcome. Now, do you think this was a missed teaching opportunity, or do you
This
think that I ain't the school to teach them?
this is the worst case of not reading a room I think I've ever seen in my life, Coach. I'm sorry, Coach, but this is you did not read the room. You didn't read. First of all, let's even just talk about the elephant just sitting over there. Period. There are no other black quarterbacks that you can offer to come to a HBCU. You go get a white quarterback for H. I've been to a HBCU. I went for 5 years and I got in some trouble. And I've been going back and forth and been down there now for. I went to Albany in 2006, 2007. It's 2023. So it was about 16 years. I ain't never seen a white quarterback at HBCU. I'm just gonna say it.
I have. I've
I
seen
ain't
it.
seen one, bro. Not starting. I've seen one on the team. I have seen one on the team.
I've, I've
I've not
seen.
seen a starting one, bro. Not for
I think
HBCU.
Southern had one. FAMU had one. I've seen it, and I'm not against it. But it's this
I ain't against
particular
it.
kid.
But
This particular kid and what he did. So if it's just a regular, like a white dude get a scholarship, cool. You know what I'm saying? Like it is what it is. You ball out. But Norfolk State had one. But the kid got his offer pulled for saying the N word with his whole chest. So I say this all the time with my friends. This is normal activity. This ain't nothing that like was I slipped and said it. No, this is a da 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 da. Yeah, like he was rapping his heart out. You feel me? And the culture with these younger kids, a lot of them with the N word, they really treat it like on some like it's cool, like world star,
just a
what up?
word. It's just a
What up,
word.
my, you know what I'm saying? And they take it like as an embrace because black people have used it as embrace. Now it's split the black community in half to where some like yo don't say that, other ones are
Yep.
like man it's cool as
Yep.
long as you know what I'm saying it amongst my people. It's guys that let they people of other ethnicities
Ethnicity
say it.
say it around them. I'm not one of them guys. I'm not. That's not
I
safe.
mean, yeah, I'm not that guy, but it's happened, especially the younger. That's like the further we get away from that time period, it's getting looser and looser.
That's
So
true.
him
They want to
saying
cover
I'm
it all up now in school. They don't even want to teach you about slavery in school and
right,
all
you
this.
already
They
see what's
want you
happening
to
in
just be
Florida.
blindsided. They want you to be blindsided and ignorant to racism as if it doesn't exist, but at the same time, still have the same system in place that's going to create the racism. You
Boy,
know what I mean?
that's a whole nother hour, my boy.
Whole nother hour, whole nother show.
Whole nother hour. But like, so this is a situation to where he says it with his whole heart. Now he probably didn't even realize it was wrong in the sense of because he's been socially accepted to say it. But but when it comes to teaching, does Albany State be like, hey man, look, we know you made a mistake. We believe you made a mistake. You come here, we'll surround you with this knowledge and and so where you can learn and become a better person. Or do you do with every other Power Five school and multiple Division II schools saying like, nah, not me.
Yeah, yeah. His career is in the XFL. I can't do nothing with it. I'm straight. You gonna have to go ahead and go D2 mobile. I can't do nothing for you. Can't do nothing for you at no university. I'm on no style.
Now he can. I think if I was him, I would go D2, play my year, take the shot on myself, Then after that, maybe hit the portal. You know what I'm saying? Go to a Ole Miss, go to a Auburn or something to
Oh
where,
yeah, yeah. You better go down now when them boosters can take care of you.
yeah, and be like, hey man, like, yeah, I really made a mistake. I was young and immature, man. I
They
was
ain't gonna
just
them schools you
ignorant.
just named. They ain't gonna care nothing about that mistake.
But I mean, as far as the public and his immediate teammates, because it's still gonna be ones that want that smoke with him, regardless where he goes. But when you could chalk it up to being a child, like, I mean, look what we did with Justin Bieber. Like Justin Bieber, they
Oh
love
Lord,
him, and he
Lord
made
have
a
mercy.
whole yeah,
Lord
yeah. So I mean, I think he can come out on the back end. I'm glad Florida pulled the scholarship because it
Our
just was
people are
bad.
some of the most forgivingest sons of bees I've ever seen in my life. Where our people forgive anybody for anything they do. For that fact,
Hey,
that man even offered that man a scholarship, and not that he okay. You didn't do your research enough, so
Alabama, A&M offered one too.
they don't. Maybe they feel like they could rehabilitate him.
Hey man, I heard a quote from a young lady back when the Michael Brown stuff was going on, and she had a very eloquent interview. And at the end of it, she said, "You lucky, my people just want civil rights. You lucky, we just want even and not revenge."
Tell
Because,
people.
like you said, we are the most forgiving group of people on this planet. We just want to chill. We just want to be. We just want to exist. Let us do our thing. But boy, if we want a revenge,
I
good
hold
goodness gracious,
grudges. I
goodness
believe in an
gracious.
eye for an eye.
Eye for an eye, a tooth
Slap
for a
me,
tooth.
you slap me, I'm gonna slap you back. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I handle the consequences later. But yeah, man. Great show, my boy. Great show.
Yeah,
I
man.
did want
We
to
gonna,
hold on. One more thing before we get up out. We're gonna get up out of here.
you know,
Tell me what's going on with Ed Reed first thing you know.
man. Ed
What's going
Reed
on?
is the if Dion was Neo, Ed Reed is Agent Smith.
I'm
Like
telling you, boy.
it's the personalities. Ed Reed is Ed Reed. If you don't know Ed Reed, then you
They
don't
didn't know
expect
Ed
Ed
Reed.
Reed. You didn't know Ed Reed. You just saw the name, the popularity. You didn't know the man because that man is Ed. He is who he is. Always been.
That's him. That is him all the time.
Now, the bad part about this is when people are higher up and make decisions, man, they have some of the not worst attitudes, but they have like this complex of like not being wrong and don't talk to me that way. And it's just like, yo, wrong is wrong. Y'all were wrong from the should Ed Reed have gotten on social media and blast them out like he did? No,
No. Should not. But y'all
absolutely
shouldn't
not.
have put that. Y'all shouldn't have had that trash in that man out. Come on, bro.
Y'all should have prepared for that man to come and been like, look, man, you want Dion results, but you treating this man like he's some bum off the street. This Ed Reed, man. At the end of the day, I don't care what college you went to. He an All-American, Hall of Famer, all pro, like consummate professional, everything you can imagine. He's top 5 football players of all time, regardless of position, everything. And I probably would go top 3.
Yeah, Ed
You know
up
what I'm
there.
saying?
Ed is definitely up there.
You don't do that to that man. But you wanted that same excitement that Jackson State had. And believe me, my boy, yes, Jackson State had it, but if Ed Reed was at Bethune-Cookman, come on now. That Bethune-Cookman recruiting would have been way better than Jackson State. Because them Florida boys that
They
don't want to go
going.
to Florida, don't want to go to Miami.
Yeah, that's what they going. Trevor, you got all the culture. You got everything. You got the culture. You got everything you need right there. Like we just talked about a few minutes ago with the white boy being on campus in the Albany State. Imagine all the benefits you get, and you still get to be in Florida, still get to be on the beach. I mean, it's a win-win. I feel like Bethune-Cookman, if you did get an Ed Reed and it went right, like that would be a force, bro. Because what kid wouldn't want to go there? You take them down that homecoming weekend and see what happens.
Right. See all them kids that went to Miami because Ed Reed was there.
Yep.
Yo, man, Ed Reed and Bethune-Cookman wasn't a bad team. They weren't as bad as Jackson State when he took over. So it's definitely fumbled, man. They got to put the pride aside, and I think both of y'all I mean, at this point, yes, it's done. But before all that happened, they could have sat down together and really, you know what I'm saying, done something special.
Yeah, man, I think so too. But I think it gives another chance. I don't know if it'll be at HBCU, but I think he will get another shot.
It's gonna take. He might have to go through the assistant route and all that stuff.
Oh yeah, definitely. Oh,
The way
definitely.
he exploded, a lot of people were like,
Yeah,
I
oh
don't
yeah,
know
yeah.
about that,
He's
my
gonna have
boy.
to. Yeah, he's gonna have to go all the way up. He's gonna have to work his way through the rankings. I agree.
For sure. But
I
look,
agree.
man, we out of here, man. We done went over our
Yes, sir. We
time.
don't went over.
Yeah, man. Again, shout out to everybody that's supporting, everybody that got on the show today. Comments, like, follow, share, subscribe to the tube, man. Subscribe to the YouTube, share it, blast it. We appreciate it, man.
Yes,
Steve,
sir.
anything
That's
else, my
it,
boy?
man. Now, man, I'm about to get ready to go, man. You know, we got another game today, man. Guardians. We
Hey,
win today. We made the playoff. We lose today. Last two games will just be for fun. So
hey,
gotta
man.
win. Gotta win today, man. Gotta win today.
I got a feeling y'all gonna pull it out, man. Put
Gotta
the
get
run
it
the
done.
clock on them.
We're gonna
Yes,
get it
sir.
done.
We out of here, man. Till next time. Be easy.
Peace.